Hi Leo, welcome to your reading. It's great to be back. Welcome to Life in Symbolism. I've had a bit of a break whilst I improve my technology, so I really hope that the audio and the sound is much improved if you saw my previous videos. So today we'll begin with a check-in, looking at your current present energies, then seeing your recent past energies and how they may be affecting your current present energies, and then we'll look at your near future and see how this may develop in the coming weeks. So it's a general reading, so please take what resonates. It's not a specific love or career reading, but I'll do my best to apply to the different situations, do my best for all of you as much as I can. And let's begin. Present energies for Leo, please. Thank you very much. The King of Swords, Leo. So, mastery of the mind happening here. Lots of planning, lots of strategizing, lots of putting things into place, making progress with your plans, seeing things begin to harvest. There's also, with the King of Swords, an element of truth, an element of logic and communication. So we'll definitely explore that further. Anything else happening in the present for Leo, please? Thank you very much. So there's some kind of generosity happening here, whether that's you to someone else or someone else to you, helping each other potentially financially, but potentially in terms of lending an ear, giving a helping hand. And there's a community spirit here as well. Anything else in the present, please, for Leo? I'll take one more if there's one more, please. Yeah, thank you. So with this, Leo, there's something that's coming to an end in your present. Something that's really, you've kind of, there's nothing, it's like you've got to the stage of something where you're just beating a dead horse with a stick. I think that's the right saying. I don't think it's related, but we will see when we clarify. So there's quite a lot going on for you, Leo. Let's look at the recent past, and see how this may be influencing. Thank you very much. So there's something that's been a challenge for you. Okay, very interesting. So you've been challenged in your recent past, but it's not been something that you've shied away from, Leo. You've used your courage and your fire to rise to the challenge, and I think you've actually quite enjoyed it, and you've been achieving a lot and gaining a lot of wisdom and knowledge from this situation. It's got your adrenaline pumping. You've really risen to the challenge. Now, this has caused you to walk away from something, or to slightly deviate your path away from something that you didn't really want to do, you didn't see happening, but it's actually a really good thing for you, because this new path, you kind of almost letting go of the reins a little bit of the direction that you've been planning, and allowing yourself to go with the flow. So just releasing some of that control, going with the flow a little bit more, and kind of seeing where you end up, trying to have a little bit more faith in the universe, surrendering a little bit to the outcome, and not fixing on any kind of outcome or expectation. But I do think that that's been very challenging for you, Leo. So I think it maybe came after a series of things didn't quite go your way, and maybe you were forced to think, okay, fine, I'll try this surrendering thing and see what happens. But in that, I think it's allowed you to find your niche, and you're really rising up to a challenge, and putting yourself out there, saying, look, this is what I can do, this is what I can offer. And I think that that's been really good for you. So we've got the King of Wands in your recent past, the King of Swords in your present. So this is a lot of rising up to the challenge. Let's see your near future, please, and see how these energies progress, and then we'll clarify. Thank you very much. So there's a little bit of stagnation, a little bit of boredom coming in the near future. Maybe things aren't happening as quickly as you'd like them to. There could be some issues with emotions, how to manage emotions as well, but we will look into that further. Anything else, please, for the near future for Leo? It feels to me a little bit like self-doubt, Leo. but I will clarify. Anything further, please, for the near future for Leo? Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, so again, you're doubting whether or not this is the right thing, and you're looking back at, see, that path that you were set on, that you kind of had to surrender. Okay, it's not quite working, and allow yourself to drift off and verge in a slightly different direction. You're still looking back at that through rose-coloured, rose-tinted glasses, thinking, oh, what if, and that would have been so good, and why didn't that work? And well, you know, sorry, Leo, but in the nicest possible way, it didn't work because it wasn't supposed to, because there's so much more coming. And actually, I do think that on this new direction, you're going to be finding a far better balance, and things are going to work out far better than expected. And with the Ace of Swords here too, you're really cutting through some BS that was maybe has been influencing the past and present. Will determine that. And you've also found a new direction that is non-stop. That is like non-stopping. It's a clear path. It's the right path, and it's going to cut through all obstacles. So this all moving away from a certain path, even though you didn't really want to, was the right thing for you, because now you're on a path that is unstoppable. And I think also I can see partnerships happening at work. So a meeting of minds, maybe signing contracts with people, joining up with people. So for example, if you're very action and focused and getting, Leo, but perhaps maybe not quite as, maybe you'll admit that you're not, I don't know, I'm just choosing an example. You might say, oh yeah, I'm really good at going out and doing the things, but I'm awful at doing the paperwork, or I don't know how to do all the taxes, or I don't know, anything else, or I don't know how to communicate with people. I just want to get out there and work and do the job, or do the project, or whatever it is. And you might find someone who's got exactly what you need, and who needs what you've got. That's what I'm feeling in your near future. So let's clarify. I'd like to first of all come to this Eight of Cups, please. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Leo in the recent past? So I've just got this song. Wow. Every now and then, what is that? Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever, and if you only hold me tight. So this verging into a different direction for you, Leo, was extremely painful, I think. And I think you had to absolutely pull something down from the top that you'd worked really, really hard on. And just kind of, I think for you, it felt like you were just watching everything fall away and crumble down. But again, this was a divine intervention. It wasn't supposed to happen that way that you planned. And it's good that things have fallen down, because actually the foundation on which you were building wasn't as sturdy as you thought it was, and you didn't necessarily have everything there that you needed in order to make a success of it. So it's really good that this happened now and not later down the line, because it was going to happen. Why am I getting, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever. So I feel like you've been seeking out someone in your recent past, someone, I think you know who, that you've been feeling like you needed. You wanted to hear from them, you needed to reach out for them during this, you wanted to hear from them, or reach out, have them reach out to you during this difficult time. Please clarify. Anything further to say about that, please? And if you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever, and we'll only be making it right. It can never be wrong. I'm wondering if it's that kind of wishful thinking in a way. Maybe somewhat, yeah. Okay. So what I think, Leo, is I think you found it very difficult to accept that there was no longevity in where you were going. That there was and you really lost passion for it as well, having gone from having so much passion from it, and you had to just really use your intuition to figure out what was going on. But I think there was a few trip ups along the way, some deceit, some deception, and it was quite difficult for you to navigate find a balance and navigate the middle ground without kind of going one extreme to the other. And I just think, I don't know why I'm having this feeling that there's someone in your life you were really hoping to hear from to help you get through the situation, and you didn't, and I think that just added to the whole disappointment. Please clarify the Five of Wands. Whoa! Okay, there's that card of generosity again. Okay, this is very interesting. I think that this challenge that you've had in your recent past has helped you to get out of a little bit of a depression, or feeling kind of down and low. This focus is really good for you, Leo. Someone's been helping you, or you've been helping someone else as well. So this generosity here is continuing. It's been happening already. It's continuing into the present. Now, I'm not really sure who this person is. This could be the person you're hoping to hear from. Someone's been very, very defensive and has, or you've been defensive to someone, or someone's been defensive to you. There's been like a block off of someone that I think you were committed to, or they were committed to you. That's ended. And I feel that in this moment you were expecting them to kind of come and be at your side, and actually you experienced the opposite. They told you that they're not going to be by your side anymore, and I think or you told them one way or the other the commitment's ended, or it's on ice. It's on ice, and there's a lack of communication. I think someone's communicated and someone's not communicated back. So that seems to be like an interesting side story, Leo. Thank you so much. Okay, please clarify the King of Wands. That's potentially what led you into a forced epiphany regarding this new direction. Oh, there we go. Ah, okay, right, Leo. So you've realised recently that this generosity that's coming towards you, or that you're giving to someone else, that can't be sustained. So if it's yourself or the other person, they're going to need to learn to stand on their own 2 feet. And in doing that, they have to master their trade. It's yourself, I feel, Leo. So you've chosen a niche in the market that will help you master your trade so that you don't have to rely on anyone else anymore. King of Swords, please clarify. Thank you. There you go, Leo. You're feeling a lot happier now in your present, having found clarity on your direction, and being able to strategically put plans into place. I think you're feeling more joyful, more playful, happier, and it's really coming out in you. And I think people are attracted to you in this energy. Six of Pentacles, please clarify. I think we've got this, but let's see if there's anything else. Interesting. So it's going to be quite a I think again we've got this challenge here. So the challenge is definitely financial, and it feels like it's a bit of a catch-22. You need support in order to make it work, but you can't really make it work unless you're going off on your own. A little bit of a catch-22 there, and I think you're a little bit in two minds as to how to deal with that. I think that oh, where did this come from? That's turned over at some point, Leo, but I can't take it because I don't know where it was supposed to go. Okay, so what I'm feeling, Leo, is that you're very, very passionate, very fired up, very ready to go, very ready to do it. There's a bit of a financial or support system that you're reliant on, that's the catch-22 situation, that may in ways be helping you but preventing you at the same time. This King of Cups is very interesting. I think that this is with the happiness card over here. I think that this is yourself feeling much more emotionally stable and secure at the moment. However, let's clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Thank you. Something's come to an end. Please clarify. Is this romantic? Is this work related? Is it different for each of you? Please clarify. Right. So Leo, in your present, something's coming to an end that had to be removed. It's been in your life, I feel, for quite a long time. You've been extremely burdened by it, and it's just not been a nice cycle. And I think you finally come to the end of that. I think you're finally realizing that that's come the length that it could possibly have ever have gone. It's done, but that doesn't make it any less difficult. It's extremely difficult. It's very challenging. It's heartbreaking. It's difficult. How many times can I say difficult? But it's a transformative time for you. And so this is the kind of underlying element. So either it's a relationship or it's a situation like this work path. You're still feeling, you're realizing that in order for this to fully grow, you've got to remove this thing that you weren't happy about removing, but you're realizing that now, and you're seeing the lesson in that. The lesson in releasing control, going with the flow, and allowing the universe to take you in the direction that is right for you. We have all sorts of ideas. They're not necessarily always the best ideas for us, and sometimes the universe steps in and says, okay, but have a look at this. And we might reject it, thinking that's not what I had in my vision, but I feel that there was some kind of lesson in this for you to release control, allow things to remove themselves away from you, and so that you can transform. So it's very interesting energy, Leo. Let's please clarify the Four of Cups and the, thank you. Didn't get there yet. You're feeling very burdened, and this is causing you to at times focus on not focus on the negatives, but be very aware of the negatives. These financial burdens, I'm thinking mostly. There's also quite a lot of interesting. Okay, so I've got the Queen of Wands, the Emperor, the Page of Swords, and the Six of Wands here. You're definitely focused on this passion. You're working, you're very fired up, I'd say, at the moment, Leo. You've got all this energy, all this passionate energy, and you want to use it. You're very focused, very determined. But I'd say you've not quite got everything that you need yet to be victorious. And I think this is what's causing you to get down on yourself at times and perhaps look through rose-tinted glasses at the other direction, causing you to look back sometimes. But the advice here is really to just trust that you're going in the right path. The direction you're moving in is the right one. Yeah, you're just a bit mistrusting of this new path. Please clarify Justice. So Leo, there's a massive lesson in this for you. I think once you've been able to accept this new path, follow it, and see how well it turns out, you'll be learning a great lesson. And this is why this has been happening. And you'll just achieve so much wisdom in this, and use everything from the past to turn it into something that you can profit from. And it may even cause you to go a little bit inward, to take some time out. Please clarify the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so I think a period of time of introspection and reflection, Leo, at this time would be really good for you to just, if you've still got any questions about why things went this way, why things changed, looking back with rose-tinted glasses, take some time out to really reflect on that. And see where you're going in place. So the King of Wands again. So this new thing is something which will allow you to become a master of your trade. That's why this is there. That's why this is happening. That's why all of this is happening. You need to become a master of your trade, niche down or niche up or whatever that saying is, so that you can really become profitable and begin an unstoppable movement that you know, no one that will just be profitable and successful. And the Two of Wands, please. Thank you. There you go. You were supposed to meet this person. You were supposed to go into this business because when you're in this, all the pieces are going to fall together, and it's like turning the key, unlocking the wheel, and all of the different elements coming together in order to make a success. Like I said earlier, you've got so much fire, so much energy, so much desire, so much focus, so much determination, so much adrenaline, so many ideas. But maybe not necessarily enough of the finances, or enough of the groundwork, or enough of the I don't know what. You'll know what. There's somebody, there's a business or a partnership or a person that you're going to meet that's fated. You're going to come together to complete what the other person or other company is lacking, and really make a turn. So if you've wanted to be, I don't see necessarily that you wanted to be totally on your own in this. So I do think that you'll be up for working with other people or someone else. And I think that will be the kind of catalyst in the near future that really starts turning everything on its head for you, Leo. So thank you so much. We'll finish with a final card from the Animal Oracle deck and see if there's any final words of wisdom, please. Any final messages or any advice for Leo based on this spread. So if this has resonated with you, Leo, please let me know in the comments. I absolutely love to hear from you. Or you can like and subscribe if you'd like to hear about future videos. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much. Any final words of wisdom? Any messages for Leo, please? Okay, oh yes, so we've had quite a few here, so I'll read from the first, but I will look at the others as well. We've got Butterfly, Transformation's Beautiful, Parrot, Watch Your Words, Grasshopper, Take a Leap of Faith, Turn Knowledge into Wisdom. That's exactly what we were saying here with the Hermit, and I just want to, in case you didn't get my points then, take a leap of faith. Don't be afraid to leave the past in the past. Turn knowledge into wisdom with the Hermit here. Surrender now. I mean, gosh, Leo, let's see how we do for time. I might have to read out 1 or 2 more of these, but let's begin with the Butterfly Spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when Butterfly Spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously and choose to be playful, loving and joyous, you will soon know that the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is a day for joy, so alight, look around and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you. I can't believe that, Leo. I'm going to start making little piles over here. This was the joyfulness and this and the inner child that I said is attracting so many people to you right now. And with the transformation, so there were things here that were being removed, and here's the Death card with transformation, but saying that transformation, it will be uncomfortable, and here we go. They're not really wanting to let go, feeling kind of just looking through rose-tinted glasses and being unsure about this new path and having moments of doubt. But this is letting go. 3 of Swords. removing things that no longer fit you, and even relationships. So for some of you, there was a kind of a couple of nods to a relationship at times there as well. I'm going to take another one because these are incredible. Moth spirit for you, Leo, next. Surrender now. What is guiding you right now? I can't. That's the boat, look. So this is when I was saying you had a path, and then at some point you had to accept that you couldn't fight against the tides and you had to just kind of go with it. Are you in alignment with spirit or pursuing someone or something with so much tenacity that it has become a compulsion or addiction? Are you so intoxicated by a potential relationship or opportunity that you can't think straight? Hard work and dedication are virtues, and love, of course, is a beautiful thing. However, when moth spirit appears, it's time to consider if you've gone over the edge in a relentless pursuit. Workaholism, overeating, perfectionism, or addiction is certainty, or even to a person may be your current vice. The form of your addiction does not matter so much as awareness of the consequences of remaining persistent when moderation is needed. Let go of your excessive energy by channeling it in more than one direction. The fire burns hot, and you do not want to be engulfed by your passion to the exclusion of the other pursuits that matter to you. Now is the time for surrender and radical acceptance so that your drive does not cause you to flee or fight. Spirit wants you to release your need for certainty and control so that you can relax into a more balanced way of using your energy. Banish the shoulds and musts so that you can enjoy what is as you allow for what might be. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, and by the way, that wants to go up there because that was learning about lessons as well. Oh my goodness me. Okay. So surrendering. I want to definitely the boat. Definitely this is surrendering, and like I was saying earlier, there was so much adrenaline, so much fire, so much drive, so much determination, but was it perhaps not going necessarily in the right path? And therefore these were these interventions from the universe saying actually this is what you're supposed to be doing, and then fate is going to intervene and you're going to meet this person that's going to help so that you can become a master of your trade. Okay, I'm going to do another one, Leo, because I'm enjoying this so much. Wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Sorry, that's what I was thinking of for this one. Right, I will hold it up again for you in a moment. Wolf spirit leads you deep into the enchanted forest that holds the secrets to your life. Can you sense her beckoning you to follow, asking you to take all you've learned and all your learning and make it yours? Can you integrate it all into your body, mind and spirit? Whatever lessons you learned along the way, do not leave them unexamined. Be loyal to your dreams, to your soul, to tuning into your wisdom and experience, into magic. You're the only one you've been waiting for. Be still and know that the sound of your heart beats in harmony with the whole world. The appearance of wolf spirit is an auspicious omen that says you are truly in alignment with your destiny. So, as I was saying earlier, in these moments of looking back and being doubtful, go into introspection here, Leo, and reflect on your path. Because what you may have been fighting so hard for wasn't necessarily your true alignment. Things happened, interfered to put you on the right path. Okay, I'm going to do it. There was another one. Take a leap of faith. With the grasshopper. Right now, you're poised to jump up to the next level of your life, to move forward into something even better than you could have ever imagined. When Grasshopper spirit appears, it's a fortuitous time to take a leap into the unknown. Grasshopper represents an innovative spirit that says, why not, and has faith in the powers of co-creation. You're being called to trust that this is the right time to go with that idea, relationship, or situation. Take risks, for abundance in all forms will show up for you. Wondrous things await when Grasshopper spirit appears. You're not going to go backwards, so listen to your intuition rather than your fearful ego that resists any change and clings worriedly to what was. Luck is on your side. Jump up and go forward with confidence. Spirit has so much in store for you if only you take that leap. Now, the dream card did come up earlier too, but I replaced that back into the deck. So this is taking a leap of faith. Now, I mentioned over here there was an element of distrust, mistrust regarding your new path. However, you were really ready and willing to kind of soak up everything and to go with it. So trust and take risks, because look at what's kind of waiting over here for you when you do. And because there was one more, I have to do it now because these have all been so relevant and so good. So okay, Parrot Spirit, watch your words. It's a bit different, so I'm interested. I'm intrigued, Leo. What are you saying to yourself? What messages are you repeating? Is this something that makes you feel good about yourself and reminds you of your strengths and potential? Parrots mimic the sounds around them. When the parrot appears, it's time to be more mindful of your self-talk. What do you say to others? Are you repeating what you truly believe? Remembering to speak with light and love can become a habit. Be generous with compliments and thanks, affirming all that is good so that your loving, healing words will be heard throughout the jungle, cutting through the noise and inspiring others. Listen for the words that remind you of strength, abundance and joy in your life and all the world around you, and then repeat them, affirming what is real, true and nurturing to the soul. The universe will reflect back to you the story you tell. Words matter, so choose ones that lift you up and inspire others to remember that beauty surrounds us. Well, I think that's with this focus on the victory card over here, and with thanks as well, the focus on this idea of charity. So just definitely being very mindful to be thankful of the charity and the support that you've been experiencing from other people. And showing kind of grace if it's you that's been supporting others. So Leo, that was an incredible reading, so I really hope that helped you. I'm going to leave it here now. So again, please like and comment and subscribe if this resonated with you. I'd really love to hear from you, and otherwise take care, Leo, and I'll see you again soon.